welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers go out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
That run on first down lost a couple, so it's 2nd and 12. Here's Purdy. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide, nowhere to cut, take them down for a loss.
So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. Number 1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
So although his rookie season didn't go exactly according to plan, the best thing that happened, Mike, was he started all 17 games. And I know there were some ups and some downs. He's got a new regime now, new stability, new head coach. And I think it's going to allow all of his physical talent we saw coming out of college that made Caleb Williams the number 1 overall pick. I think it's going to let it shine, because there is no question. When this guy is in the right system with the right play caller, he is as talented and as productive as any quarterback we've seen come out of the draft in the last couple years.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Throwing on second down. Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
3rd and 11. Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one, incomplete. That's defense to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Niners offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Birdie. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
This one complete to Bourne. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities at the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They get 21 on that one. 1st down, 49ers. Play action. Here's Purdy. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
49ers first down.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
On the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
3rd and 7. Here's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Niners take over.
49ers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Gun. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's taken down up past the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 3rd and
1. They'll try to sneak it here. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. On play action, here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got Bourne. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown San Francisco. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So, fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on. So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Tory Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job. He's getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense. And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
A tight end in motion now. And a strong 1st down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 27-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. He did not. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it'll be 4th down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Niners stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. He'll get this out wide. And they'll be set up now. 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to DJ Moore. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears are back in this one. It's 17-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun. It's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and will only be able to muster a couple of yards. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle. Second and 7. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
27-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Bears are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the way.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Cross right side to the tight end Komet. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
The 44-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down from a lot of script.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Bears sending out their punt team.
For the Bears.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Now, they'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll work forward for a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
T.J. Edwards on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Purdy. Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Renato Green. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is high downfield by Pearsall. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On second down, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Purdy now on second down. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Kittle is the man in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their job made a little easier by that big kick return. They start in tremendous field position here. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
DJ Moore. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
Still first down.
Throwing is Williams. That one incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space?
Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Bears are back within 6.
Niners 20, Bears 14.
Here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearson. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up second and
8. From the 23, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So Really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one in reach.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. To the left side, he's got Komet. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Now Williams. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he will score! Game on! Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
Bears 21.
A little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man there. It is Bourne. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This ain't what you want.
They'll come up here, first and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Kittle is the man in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, it's third and 4. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. Here is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
That's good.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Now on second and long. Williams. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.